vlog, vlog, vlog. Welcome back to Cake With It, and I'm Jerry, and this is the first episode of 2018. And I apologize we couldn't fit in the Christmas episode or the New Year's episode, which was my birthday. Maybe we'll add them later on as a bonus episode, but this is my very first vlog. And I used to say vlogs until my nephew corrected me. So this is my first vlog and my first video of 2018, and my gift to you guys is I always get messages asking me how and why is my rainbow cake so vibrant and what food colorings do I use. So a gift from me to you is I'm going to show you every food coloring in my rack in this kitchen and what to avoid and what you can use. So that's my gift to you. So this is all top secret. So if you're just tuning into this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, make sure you share this video with everyone who bakes or likes to watch me make cakes, except today we're not making a cake. And make sure you turn on your bell post notifications so you get notified whenever a new video comes out. So for today, I'm going to show you the Viagra of food coloring. These are very potent, and I'll show you how to use all of them today. And then, I don't know, what's the purpose of this? I mean, after this, you'll be able to bake cake with it like me.
We're recording.
I know. I was feeling a little thirsty. I want to make sure you guys are able to hear me. So, the first food colorings I'm going to show you is the ones I use throughout everything, like baking, buttercreams, frostings. And there's two brands. That wine is so good. There's two brands, and one is amerigel, and you can get these online. I'll post all the links in the description. And then the other one is Chef Master. Now I will say that Chef Master is a little more potent than amerigel. Amerigel, sorry, it's the wine. Amerigel, but I love both equally, and you get more bang for your buck, for lack of a better word, if you buy amerigel. Chef Master is a little more pricier, but 3 drops does it all. And again, I'm going to show you guys a little clip on bottom, like how you can use this in buttercreams and how it mixes with water well. And especially for, oh, it's going to fall. For these two brands, they are very resistant when baking. A lot of food colorings that you buy tend to lose its color once you bake it, or if it's exposed to the sun, like in a buttercream cake. Did I just spit? But these, they don't. So you want to make sure you invest on these. Like if you have hundreds of dollars to spend on a rack and just put them in there, you'll be fine. If not, and because you just don't want to spend too much money on that, my second choice for you would be these Wilton icing food colorings. Now these are potent, but they're not Viagra. You'll have to use 3 times to twice the amount of I can't even talk. You know, I shouldn't be drinking while doing this. You'll use 3 times more than if you use the amerigel, for example. But if they're cheaper, they're like $3 each. You get them in Michael's or any other food stores, and they're pretty good. Like I would say, they do fade away after a while. So like if you bake a red velvet cake, you'll probably need 2 of these versus a couple of tablespoons of these. Then there's powdered food coloring, and those are good when you're making macarons where you don't want to add too much liquid into it, but the gels work perfectly fine with them. Or when you use any recipe with a lot of liquid, because these powders activate with the liquid, and they're very, very potent. This is a Viagra of all Viagras. I don't know what that would be, but this is very, very strong, and This can's all beat up. It's been through a lot. A teaspoon of this is like 3 times the amount of the gel food coloring, and you just dilute it with water. And again, I'm going to show you how to use this. These are a little more harder to find unless you have a dealer like me, and I'm not going to expose her name. We chefs have connections, but this is industrial strength. Yes, for industrial use only, but I'm a savage. I don't follow rules. And these work perfect, especially when making, like, you know, you want to make lemonade, you want to add food coloring to it. You want to make buttercream, you could add this to the sugar syrup because they activate with water. And do not confuse this with decorating food coloring, because decorating food coloring dust is already dust colored that you use on fondant. These are not. You'll notice like the red actually looks like maroon, but once you put it in the water, it turns to bright red. And then I bought another one from my dealer, and this one comes from Mexico. Same thing. I'm not going to expose her name. Food coloring, and this is a good example. This is actually wine red, but it looks pink. It's activated with water. And then last but not least, and I don't recommend, I spit again, why am I spitting, is the wine, right, is the wine. I think I should take another sip. Another one, and I don't recommend it, it's like you know where you're getting it from. And again, my dealer got it from Mexico. I love these. These are concentrated industrial strength food grade coloring with flavor in it. And I started using these, and they're so good, like on macarons. Like I have bubblegum flavored macarons, and for the filling I use the bubblegum flavor. Like it's very strong, and wine. And when you add that, it adds color and flavor, very concentrated. So it's actually really, really good. Like if you smell it, it's like someone threw a bag of Bubblicious bubblegum hard ones right in your face. Like you could feel it punch your face. So this is blue bubblegum, and they have pink, and I'll show you again how to use this. And don't be fooled and buy any kind, because like I said, sometimes you'll get a weak color, and then sometimes you get like a very artificial taste. So you want to make sure you experiment and try them before you waste a big batch of white chocolate or whatever you're making. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something from my first vlog. It's gonna take a while for me to grasp that. Vlog. So you can tell someone. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it all over you know what? I gotta do this when I'm sober. Share it all over social media. And get ready for all the crazy cakes that are coming up. Cake challenges coming up, which I will mention one I'm excited about. It's a blindfolded challenge, decorating the cake blindfolded. And we'll see how good we do with that. So in the meantime, cheers for more cake videos to come.